it's supposed to feel.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life, I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, hand to the bat.
What's Dave reading? What have you got there? Oh, this is absolutely fantastic.
I know life's short, so I wanna live real, but how's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? They wanna say my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah, but I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on the shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these shit I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath, I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seats as I spread with every word that I've said. How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel?
Oh, yeah, one section. Here we go. Money in the bag. I'll have my own section. Money now. And then pulled out. Sorry, Dave. Oh, you horrible. Ooh, you know when you just want to strangle somebody. Alan? Morning. I'm on my way. I'm a little bit late though, as usual. I can't hear him, can you? Can't hear a word he's saying. Okay, it's bad. It's quite a bad signal, but you might have to draw for us if I'm that late, and I'll meet you at the van. Right, mate, I'll see you in a bit. I'm on my way. Ciao. Well, he says if he draws, he'll draw absolutely beep crap. But it don't matter, does it? Let Alan draw. We'll see when we get there. See what pegs we've got today. Come on, Alan. Draw us a couple of flyers, mate. Please.
full fan. I was there last week fucking full. I was there on Sunday.
I don't know. Someone's just put Alan's flumming windscreen wipers up.
That's giddiest I've seen you on a morning, Dave. In fact, it's probably funniest I've seen you on a morning. Oh, nice one. It's Right. Good morning, fisher people. Yeah. I'm Alan Noyes from Fish on TV. This is David Wood from Baguptv. He is my mate, by the way. He says he, but he is.
I am his mate because it's a new year and I'm being nice to him. I'll be his mate for the year to this year.
Just a
next year. Boom! He won't be looking and I'll just slap him at back at face. Job done, on floor. See you later, Alan. You're not my mate no more.
Thanks for coming, man.
Right. I'm being nice to him, aren't I? So, good morning, Alan.
Good morning.
Glad you come on time today.
Yeah, what were you? Late.
I got you for a draw. I've just gone in shop and got some maggots, and then I saw you drawing, and Mick Val's giving you a bit of grief.
Good that.
And
even I'm getting confused. All over the shop.
Yeah, I know. It's hard work, isn't it?
I made sure his face went in.
You've got to draw a ball out of that one, and then he goes, right, you're on Mo, and I'm like, what? All right, yeah, whatever. And then you go to that one. Lee Kerrig says, right, you're on. Who's this for? Who's this for? And I'm like, I've no idea. And Mick Val says, right, yeah, that's for you. That's for. And I'm like, head's gone already. Val's in no idea what's happening, does it? I think there's only Lee Kerry what knows. So
yeah, it's funny. Best thing about it was he's going, come on, Alan, hurry up, Alan.
I know.
And then it all went tits up, didn't it?
Never mind.
You did all right though, Mick. You did. He's always got a nice smile, as Mick, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's got a lovely smile on him. Anyway, where have we drawn then, Alan? You've drawn for us, haven't you?
Well, first of all, folks, we are here again at Hallcroft Fisheries for the Feedermaster Winter Pairs.
We are.
It's not the final round, is it? There's another one after this.
Is it penultimate round? Is that what they call it?
One before next, and I'd call it.
It's penultimate.
Yeah. And
we're doing crap, aren't we?
Hold on.
Alan rings me up last week. He says, "Did you see it last week? We were best at crappens like at bottom." He says we were best.
Best at it. You've always got to look on the bright side.
He says we must have beat at least 6 or 7 teams last week. I says,
we beat half at field.
Oh right, did we?
Right. Fish Rock Hard last week.
So we didn't do too bad, did we? But we didn't get any further. Oh, we did move up a space, didn't we?
We did, yeah.
So I think we're like
moving on up.
Out of 30, I think we've moved up to 1,002 now. You know. So no,
Stop
but we are
dissing
moving
us positions. There's today to go, Dave, and we are flying up that leaderboard. Moving on up.
Not really, are we? But saying that though,
there's not a lot in it from like sort of 10 down, is there?
No. You know, a few pound could see us up, you know, maybe 15th, 16th, something like that, couldn't it? You know what I mean? It is that tight. But
I actually think we need a good 6 or 7 pound more than the others.
Oh, we need a 30 pounder, don't we?
30 pounder would knock us
right up. But we're not bothered about that because I don't think we're going to probably get in the top 10 unless Alan pulls an absolute miracle out of the basket and we have £30 each. But it could happen, I suppose.
Good.
But we're probably fishing for a section. That's what we've said, aren't we?
Yeah.
And if we can get 10 to 12 pound, that's probably the target weight. I'm going to try and do a little bit something different this week.
He's going big.
I'm going big. Yeah. I'm filling it in. Absolutely filling it in.
Double decker on the hook.
No, I'm not fishing one of them.
That's only ever going to catch a David Wood.
Yeah, my mate at my mate at Fleets, right? I said, oh, what you been fishing today? Like, I think I had like £60 and he had like £10. It's called Matt, he is. And he's a good lad. And I said, what you been fishing then today? And he says, well, you know them little corn on cobs, what you get in a Chinese? You know them really small corn on cobs about that big?
Yeah.
He says, I've cut that down and put it on an air rig. He says, like that. I says, all right, what did you have on that? He says, no. I says, so you're fishing corn on cob? And when I tell people, I says, you got a corn on cob on bloody hook. It's like this long.
What did you get? Oh, nothing.
You know, I don't think he had a bite on it. I says, what are you fishing that for then? Anyway, he likes to try weird
So we actually went on to fish and chips last week, and now we're going on to corn on the cob.
Yeah.
So where have we drawn then, Dave?
What? Haven't we told him yet?
No.
All right, I thought you told us.
He's a muppet, isn't he? I tell you what, though, have you seen how good he is for the morning?
Yeah, I've had a coffee.
He's in for a right day today.
I've had a coffee, and I need to go get a drink, so I forgot some water and that.
So I've drawn today, and I've drawn myself 6 on Croft. Never fished Croft before, so no idea.
Have I had that before, haven't I?
I don't know.
Granville,
aye. I don't know what it's 6 you were on, I don't know.
I think I have had 6.
Is that where you caught £4 odd? If you don't
2, 4. Six is in the middle, innit, of the lake, and it's not a bad area.
Yeah, well, I've never fished it, but it's got its same tactics, isn't it?
Yeah,
just get stuck in, just get a few.
And then you've drawn me 29 and more, which is so into. It's not the greatest area. I think you were on 34 last week.
34, yeah. And I beat all them to my left.
Oh, great.
With £6.
You didn't have a bite for 2 hours, did you?
Listen, it's going to be different because it has been a little bit warm the last few days. That last time it fished hard all over, and there were a few pegs shown, didn't there, last time, so.
Well, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, he's on moat, he's on a different lake, he's sick of the Croft, and I'm on Croft.
Yeah,
so
thank God. Thank God. I like moat better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do as well. Do you want to swap?
No. Anyway, we'll see. Yeah, so let's get cracking.
Yeah.
I need to go get a couple of drinks because I'm gagged, me.
Keep off the crisps and the chocolate, Dave.
Yeah,
well, take them cucumber sandwiches I've got.
Yeah,
actually, if your hands get,
it's not going to be cold, is it? It's like 8-9 degrees.
Well, there's these hotties if you want. That's another thing, but I've stopped using these. You open them up and rub them together, and they warm up, and they last for about 6-7 hours, 8 hours or something.
I think he'll be all right. Right, we best get cracking because we've got the bloodworm sort out. I don't know what he's been doing this morning. We've got the bloodworm sort out. I need some drinks, and let's get cracking. So, good luck today.
Good luck. £30, here we come.
Don't lose any fish this week, Alan, please.
I had a practice the other day, I lost 3.
I'm off. See you later.
See you on the bank, folks.
There they are. Get all them. Bloody expensive. Right, good morning. We are on peg 29 on moat. Sun's behind me, so I've turned the camera to the side a little bit. Now, they say it's not the greatest area. Alan says it's not a good area. He says I'm looking for about £8 to win the section.
I think that's what Will Freeman had last time. He were a little bit further up there. I'm sure Alan were a few pegs off this last week. And what did he have? £6? £6.3, something like that. So if I can get £8 out of here, I'll be very happy. Now, I'm going to do a little bit of something different. I need to push the peg to get the best out of it and try and catch 10 to 12 pound from here. So I've decided this week I've got my feeding feeder out, playing going over, and I'm going to fill it in on my line at about 14 metres. I'm going to fill it in short at 2 to 3 metres. I found the ledge where it goes gravelly to silt. Alan reckons that's the best area to fish on, which is about 4.5 metres out, or maybe a bit shorter than that, because I'm clipped up and then the line goes down, so it's probably a bit shorter than that, to be honest, probably about 3 metres. But I'm going to fill them lines in from the start with plenty of baiting, plenty of joker, and I'm going to fish a bigger hook, and I'm going to put about 4 or 5 bloodworm on, or maybe 3 bloodworm and a maggot, 3 bloodworm and a pinky, stuff like that. I've gone a little bit bigger, a bit more positive. I don't want to catch roach. I want to catch them skimmers, and I want to try and catch them big perch. So those are the 2 filling lines, and then I'm going to fish about just over halfway. And it is very silty around here. I chucked the bomb out and it just stuck in, so it is quite silty. But I'm gonna fish that line until I start seeing maybe some signs or some bubbles on them lines or whatever. But Alan reckons this short line should kick in at last hour. He banks on that, so that's what he says anyway. And he's pretty much right in what he's saying. I have fished it before, and I do think that those are the right lines anyway. So I'm not going to fish for carp today. I'm just going to fill it in, and I'm going to wait patiently. So it might be a little bit boring at the start, but hopefully we'll start getting a few bites later on. So setup wise, I've got 2 feeder rods. I've got my XZ Reactico, which is a 10-foot 9, and then I've got my nice little picker rod, which has got a 0.50 tipping for those really shy skimmer bites, and then my feeding rod is just a carp rod, and that has got a massive feeder on. There you go, look, big feeder on there to get some bait out. Now, ground bait wise is the F1 Dark Special G. That is brand new, lovely ground bait. I've put a little bit of Special G green in it just to give it a little bit more fish meal, because I think if I'm going big, I want a little bit more fish meal in. I've got some maggots, I've got some pinkies, I've got my bloodworm, and I've got my joker in there. I haven't leaned it up this time, I've just got it neat, and that's what it looks like, neat. And I'm just going to add it to my ground bait like that and put it in clumps and see if that's any better than leaning it up and making a cloud. I talked to Oliver in the week, my mate Oliver Scofflawn, and he says that if you lean it up, it clouds the bottom of the water and brings them roach in. That's what his theory is. He says if you don't lean it up, you might get them bigger skimmers, and he fishes it on a pole match, and he says that he don't lean it up, so we'll see. Well, I'm trying different things here because we're well down in the league. I'm trying to get some money back, trying to win a section. So if me and Alan can win a section, get a bit of money back, quids in it, happy days. We're not going to do anything in the league, so we've got to try something. And if this fails, my plan is, on the last round, I'm going to fish pellets. Pellets. Or corn. We'll see anyway. So that's the setup. We're all set up. I've got a rich odd drog next door. My good friend Richard. known him for quite a long time now, and his dad, who passed away last year. We did the memorial match up here. But Richard owns Knott's Fishing Tackle, so if you are from around there, I'm sure you've been in. It's a fantastic tackle shop, so give it a look. And I think we've got Lee Coop, very good angler, next door that way. And they reckon in our section we've got Waco, Clarkey and all sorts, so busy section. We're 5 minutes from the off. That's enough talking, I think. Hopefully Alan will do quite well on 6 on Croft. I'm hoping he does well from there. He's quite confident. His tail were up this morning and he were hyper for it, so get it emptied, Alan, and let's catch some fish. Right, that's it. Right, operation fill in. And let's absolutely smash it up. Be nice, wouldn't it? Oh, I forgot to mention Waco's down there. It's already giving a bit of jip out. Right, let's get this filled in and then we'll see if we do catch anything. Right, we've got one after a few missed bites early on. Seem to have got what is probably a skimmer. Lee Coop next door's catching a few. I haven't seen anyone else catch out yet. I've just started getting a few knocks on this. It's cold out, these fish. This went blanked. Nosha said last time that he didn't get a bite for 2 hours. And I just started having a few little dinks on the feeder. And I thought, oh, I'll leave that. And it's gone round, so yeah, just getting the odd little peck away, and I thought, oh, I'll just leave that, and then it went into a proper bite, and then it was one of them little skimmers, but that's probably what's down there at the minute. So if you catch a few of them while these other lines kicking, hopefully that'll be the way to go. But I can't really see anyone else. It's on its first half an hour, 40 minutes, so sounds like there's a football match on. Not seeing anybody else, I've hope. I've just had another little knock then. We could have got another one. I'm not striking at them little knocks. I'm just waiting until it goes and then goes again, and I know it's on because I did chuck out first cast and it went like that, and then I thought it were on, but it must have been a liner. I'm not too sure what it were. I thought, bloody hell, I've had a bite first cast a bit. Nice to get a few early signs, isn't it? I hope Nosh has had 2 or 3 already. I'm not too sure what Lee Coop's fishing, but he seems to be getting... I've seen him have 3 now. Only like hand-sized skimmers or roach or something. I'm not too sure what they are because I can't see them because of this tree. But yeah, just staying on. I'm going to stay on this for hopefully, well, until it goes dead on it really, or if I keep getting bites on it, that's all right. While these 2 other lines kick in. But I did a few hooks up last night. Me and Jackson went to football. We went and watched Sheffield Wednesday. I had a look online. I thought, oh, Wednesday are playing, and went and watched them. They're playing Fleetwood or something in FA Cup, and he really enjoyed it. He had a pie and that. You've got to have a pie, haven't you, at football? And everyone was like, why don't you go watch Barnsley? But it's easy to get to, isn't it? Hillsbridge, go down to Penistone Road, and then you're there. So, and that was for first match I went with my dad. We went to Hillsborough, so I thought, oh, I've got to take Jackson Anna to Hillsborough for his first football match. So we really enjoyed it, and it was 1-1. He was shouting his head off at Crown, and yeah, it was a good day. Went with my brother and his son Ben. So we had a good day. Right, I'm gonna get back concentrating and see if I can catch a few more of them skimmers before these other lines kick in. I am banking on these other lines to kick in really good later on, so got second fish. Oh, I thought it were a skimmer this, but it is Tommy Rough. Tuck tip, look at that. Tuck tip halfway around, and it's a little Tommy Rough. Oh, half. Get your bait, don't you, these? God's sake, mate. Little Tommy Rough on 4 Budweiser. And I thought, tip, slam round halfway, then once again I thought, right, here we go. Proper bream or skimmer, something like that. I don't know. They go massive in here and all them, I mean, Tommy Roughs normally go to about 4 ounce, something like that, 3 or 4 ounce. Still on that long line, well, just over halfway. Not heard anything from Alan yet. It's 11:30. See Paul Coops just had a bigger skimmer, and I thought here we go, that's my biggest skimmer, but it weren't. So yeah, keep going. Still not touched that short line or that Under Armour line yet, and we'll hopefully catch on that late and catch on that in round about half an hour, so we'll go on it in half an hour, I think. Right, Third fish. Better skimmer this one, I think. Richard next door, I've just been chatting to him. He's got a skimmer and a perch. Can you wake up on phone? Probably to his mate. Trying to figure out what to do. I thought it was a bit bigger than that. Hand size skimmer, but welcome all enough. Got someone who just netted one then, but it ain't, it's duck. Maggot, bloodworm. Oh no! Oh, this could be traspatophopic. What happened there? Eh? Barely hit the clip. What a nightmare, eh? Caught it in a bramble down there, nearly cracked off. This wind's just got up a little bit, blowing it down here, and it's always better with a bit of a wind on. You always get better bites anyway, don't you? Half 11, that will come a bit quicker, that one. Let's just see if this goes. Quite a nice day today, at least it's not iced up, innit? Have a little knock on it then, another knock. Go up, Pap, go round, go knock. Just go. If it's your tea, get it at him. Let's put a few fish out then if you get an odd little knock and what have you. Just trying to pick them bigger ones out, but I did think that last one were a better fish, but wasn't to be. Rich next door, so he just talked to his mate who was fishing today. Can't remember his name, but he says he reckons he's had £5 already, so he's on for a good weight. Getting a few bites, a few knocks and what have you now, looking a bit more positive in it, so I'm going to crack on with this and I'll come back to you hopefully when we've got another fish on. Right, fourth fish, feels a better one as well, really slow. Really slow bite, proper skimmer bite to be honest. Hopefully get this one in, does feel like a skimmer. Keep it going. Better skimmer that one. 12 ounce, 10 ounces. Hopefully. Those will have moved in. Come on, the skimmers. Right, well, it is 12:30. I put my coat on, wind's got up, as you can tell. It's got a little bit cooler. And I've talked to Norris. He says that he's doing alright on Croft. He's got 8 little skimmers, which he reckons he's got about 2.5 pound. And he says no one's catching round him. He says Rob Wotton's not had anything yet. Lee Kerry's got 3 carp. And I think he's only one what's caught a few fish. So it's fishing really hard on Croft, he says. And he says, how have you got? And I says, well, I've got probably £1.5 pound, £2 if I'm lucky. And that's if I'm very lucky. And I just thought I'd go on this. I thought I'd just try this short line while it were a little bit windy. And I thought 12:30, go over that bait what I've put in. And I can't get a bite on it. I've had 3 chucks on it now, and nothing. So, probably going to give it 10 minutes, maybe even 5 minutes more, and see if I get an indication on it. But I thought putting a bit of bait out and a bit of joker and whatever you'd bring a few fish in, but it hasn't on that line. I put a couple more little feeder, just chuck this on this short line at 4 metres just to top it up again. I ain't really had a go on it. I just put 2 little feeders in, waited like 10 seconds and just brought it back out just to put a little bit more feed in short. But maybe putting all that bait in the start has overkilled this, unless it's a little bit too early to go on it. But Alan said no one's caught short on Croft, so it might be better off bringing this in and chucking back out longish, and waiting probably another hour on that short line. Who knows what to do for best? I haven't seen Lee Coop have any more. I think Richard's had a couple more next door. Decisions. Give this, I think I'm going to give this 2 or 3 more minutes. I'm not going to wait 10 minutes. I'm going to give it 2 or 3 more minutes. And then I'm going to go back out long, because there's obviously no fish there. If I can't get a bite or indication or anything. I would have thought they'd have moved in on it. Right, no point rabbling on about nothing, but Nosh is doing alright. I'm doing so. I've had a few fish and a few bites. So keep going and see what happens. Right, gone back out long because we couldn't get a bite short. And it's gone round. Looks like it's a little skimmer. There we go. Little hand-sized skimmer. It's not big enough for that. Come on, let's have a brain now. Big brother. That's what we want, in it. Oh, come on. Ah, it's because I've got some old ground there. Well, I love it here, don't I, with animals. Look, I've left some ground bait up there. I'm getting attacked by two bloody swans now. So fantastic. never leave ground bait on the bank without a lid on. That's the tip for the day, and you won't get attacked by 2 swans. Great stuff, innit? I'm just going to let him eat it now because, well, I don't need it, and he's just jumped up bank with his wings out and they're absolutely massive, so he'll end up twatting me around head or something. See it now. Richard's laughing his head off. So, right, crack on, see if we can catch something. Oh, we've got one short. Little skimmer. And it's been quite hard. I don't think I've had a bite for an hour. After that bloody swan invasion, they're back now, aren't they? Don't think you'll be coming up here, mate. After the swan invasion. Getting that. Ain't coming in eating all my snap again. Not left for me, son. So, yeah, as I was saying, first bite short, and I haven't had a bite anywhere else for at least an hour. So I think it'll be sticking on this until we end, really, because it's 2:30. Can't get a fish anywhere else. That line at 18 metres where I put all that snap, and I put at least 5 or 6 feederfuls in at the start, big uns and all, has been a complete waste of time. I've not had a bite off it, so that were good, weren't it? I think what's happened is I've gone in crashing that feeder in, and they've just gone moved out at peg, if there were anywhere, if there were some there. And then I've chucked along, well, just over halfway, plopping a little feeder in, and I've had a few bites and what have you, but I'm just not getting anything, so I'm probably going to stay on this until end at match, and if we can get a few more, we can get a few more. I've not heard anything off Alan, but we've only got half an hour to go now. So if I get a big one on, I'll try and film it for you. If not, we'll see you at the weigh-in. Wish me luck. Oh, we've got a better one short. Oh no, it's a birch. Thought it were better. It's a burglar bill. I suppose it is a little bit better, isn't it? Maybe 4 to 6 ounce. Just getting a few more bites on this short line. I have had a skimmer, which was about hand size, 3 ounce ish. You never know. There might be a few more bigger fish down there, so I'll carry on, see if we catch another one. Thought that was green. I'll get off. Right, see you after Dave. I don't want to get off.
Right, what a mad rush that was, folks. End of the match. We are all weighed in. Dave's been waiting for me for 15 minutes, but I did have an excuse, didn't I, Dave? You just missed it, didn't you? Well, a double figure carp, 5 minutes from the end, as you know.
And he's won the set. Did you get it in the win section?
I got it in. I got it in at about 25 to 3 or 25 to 4 or 20 to 4. Took me about half an hour. 3/4 away.
Half an hour to play a fish?
Couldn't get it in. Well, that skimmer geared and Lee weighed in. He'd finished weighing in out lake and come back, and I'd just got it in, folks. Double figure. I didn't show you at the end on my video, but I've taken a picture. So Edley will put that up for you if I remember to send him it. There we go. But it has been a tough...
I'm going to say something right nasty then.
No, you're on it's New Year's resolution. I told you it won't last more than a fortnight, folks. He's absolutely chomping at the bit to give him some stick.
Dying to give him some.
What a tough day all round though, Dave.
Yeah. I knew it was going to be tough. For me, I thought I drew all right. Average peg, you know. I thought they're all right there, and I like moat a bit better. And like you've done, you can catch a few short, aren't you? You know what I mean? So, and I think that putting loads of bait in has just cocked my peg up, right? Just truly, you know what I mean? It's just. I went in.
You wanted to try something different.
I did, didn't I? And I thought I've got to push it, and so I've gone there and I've put 6 feederfuls and Coke can feeder full of joker. I've used nearly all of my joker and then a little bit of ground bait to cap it off light, and I've gone for it. And I thought if I can get them fizzing and them skimmers coming in on that on that 14-15 metre line, then I've got them, you know what I mean? And I think what I've done is I've gone and all the fish have just gone because then I've chucked 3/4 and I've started getting bites straight away, and I thought bloody hell, Alan said that he'd not had a bite for like 2 hours last time you were on there, because you're only a few pegs away, so I thought that that's what I were aiming at. And then I started getting indications and I thought bloody hell, I've got a skimmer, and then I got another skimmer, and I thought this is alright,
which tells us they're not wanting a load of bait,
do they?
No, just 2 secs. Somebody's phoning me. That's Steve Ringer. Steve, it's fizzing. It's fizzing at about 15 metres on peg 29. Really, and bream rolling. That's where Dave was fishing.
Ask him what he had today.
What did he have today? Oh, he's gone.
Yeah.
He's just put phone down. Don't want to let any info out, does he?
12 ounce, I think.
I don't know how he's gone on.
Yeah, it's 12 ounce.
Has he?
Yeah. Drawn on the other side of moat, and it just shows you, doesn't it, that when you haven't drawn very well, even best anglers don't.
Is it always on them?
Well, that's what I've heard. Don't quote me. Don't get me in trouble. I'll be walking round. Steve Ring will be there with a dagger, coming for me. I've no idea.
Well, it can happen to the best of them, can't it?
But it just shows you, doesn't it? If you don't draw well, you're not going to catch no fish. And there's a lot of people what have not caught very much today. But then there's been odd few which have had 8 and 9 pound, and then Waco, he's had like 15 pound, and he's chucked in, you know what I mean? Put no bait in.
He did that last time.
And I think it just shows you that they don't want bait, do they? They don't want a big bed of bait there. And at least I've tried it, and I've made my mind up. And I think if I'd have gone steady, I'd have had. Well, I've ended up weighing 4 pound 2, which is rubbish, but. I caught on my long, I caught on the long line. If I could have caught on that line while...
If you'd have not fed on the other one so much,
and caught that, I could have doubled up, maybe 8 pound.
Maybe so, Dave.
There you go.
And it's funny you should say that, because I told you that I'm feeding, but sparingly, smaller feeder, like a 5-hole feeder, so it's not too big. But I put 4 of them in at the beginning, and I never had a bite on that line. But the line I've caught on is where I started off with no feed.
Yeah.
And the short line, I had 1 little roach.
For some reason, the middle peds, the bottom of that shelf, that 5 metre line is absolutely terrible, isn't it?
It took me ages to find a clear bit, but it was just bring your twigs up all the time.
Yeah, he's got a special underwater camera, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Because he knows everything. He says, right, there's a clear bit there, and there's a bit there, and it's very silty at that bit, and I've chucked that side there, and
I do that.
And he's got this underwater camera, and he shoves it down like that, and then he looks through this pipe hole, he's like this, I can see everything.
No, I haven't. Oh, let's get this one away.
So, there you go.
I spent a bit of time chucking that because I remember you telling me it's bad.
Yeah.
And I was pulling all sorts, and then I found an area where it just come through and it hit the rubble bit, but it's only about 3.5 to 4 metres ish. But I was chucking it 4 metres because I was chucking slightly to the right, so I reckon straight in front it's about 3.5 metres or so. Is that clear bit that I found anyway? But I only had one roach on that, and again I fed that 4 feederfuls, and I only had the little roach on it. So feeding's not the way.
No, it isn't the way. Sure. And a lot of them have caught chucking over on moat this time.
Yeah.
I think Brian Searles had 4 proper bream. He said he's chucked over, and he said it were going round and round in the last hour, and he's caught 4 proper bream and weighed in like 12 pound or something. But he's still at one section, so there's been some fish on that bit there. And he's been in, you know, these early pegs. Is it 12? I don't know what the peg from. Is it 12, 14? Something like that. So they've been in them early pegs across. So that's something for next weekend on the old.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, do you want good news, Dave? Or it might be bad news to you. I've come second in section.
Moving on.
That's still no good, is it? It's still no money.
No, it's still no good. Even with that carpet, I've still been second in section.
You might as well come last.
But I've beat left and right, not way down.
Yeah, I saw Wakey Wines on the way out, Crazy Waco, and he says, "What you had, big wood?" All this stuff, giving it big man. He's only like 3 foot in here. I don't know where he gets all his energy from. And I said to him, well, I said, I ain't caught up much. What you had? He says, 15 pound, you know, with chest out.
Pigeon chest out, go on, Waco.
And then he says, how Alan got on? I says, Alan, I said, he's caught quite a few fish. He says, been next to his mate. Is he with Rob Button?
Rob Button, yeah.
You've absolutely slaughtered him, haven't you? And he said that Waco, he says, it made my day that you've absolutely hammered him. England international. Smashed him up left, right and centre.
It were awful though, this bank. Lee Kelly's won hours in corner 3 carp and £6 of bits. I've had £4.12. The guy to my left had £2 something. Rob Button had 12 ounce. There were £2 odd on the other pegs. And that's it. So, and the other side, they've caught sort of 9, 7, 8, 15.
It's because of the sun, it's that bank, and it's a bit warmer.
Bank, yeah.
So, I'm telling you. So, anyway, that's it. We've probably not moved up on the leaderboard.
Moving on.
But I'll try and put the results up for you now. You can have a look, I'm sure. Edley will put your results up on yours. But, yeah.
Oh, by the way, folks, the carp, even though they count as a pound, that didn't count because I couldn't get it in.
Oh yeah, we're fanning around with it, and it took him half an hour to play a carp.
It's only 11 bottom and a bloody...
He's then like, I don't want...
a little skinny up.
Come on.
Oh, God, it's taking some
Like that.
But I got it
if
in.
I'd have been there, whack right side it and get that bloody thing in. For God's sake, he's got 5 minutes. It should have gone like that. Woof, whack, quick net.
From hooking it, I had 20 minutes to get it in, and it would not. It wouldn't even come past halfway.
He should have done a Will Razor into Fishermania final. You see that? International. He hooked one and there were like about 5 seconds left, and he went woof, woof, with elastic, woof, netted it like that. It were an absolute, I remember it. It were very good.
It wasn't £12 though.
Oh, I don't know. It were about 8.
It was about 8. Well done, Will, anyway. Nice one.
I can see it now. Oh, folks, it's taking a bit. You're like John Wilson off one of them boats. You know.
This hasn't even been nice.
I forgot. I'm cutting all that out.
Hey, have this double decker and shut up.
Oh.
No, get away with
I'm
it.
cutting all that out. I were supposed to be nice too. Well done, Alan. You've done well there. You're my favourite angler of the day.
Yeah. Oh, did I tell you I lost £1.5 bream as well? Skimmer. It's on video. You'll be able to see it and slag me off. In private, of course, because he's been nice to me.
I'm not saying another word. That's it.
Oh,
I can't wait until this is over and I'm fishing on my own, and that's it.
Yeah, but we have a laugh, Dave. We have a laugh.
I'm joking.
Yeah. And we're back here next Saturday, aren't we?
Yeah, goldenrod, aren't we? And then we're back here the week after for the
last round.
And I'm going to do something different again, mate.
Yeah.
I'm going
You're going to do chuckies in.
to
Spoil everybody's swim. Well,
I might not bother turning up. I'll say, right, today's video, I ain't turning up. That's it. See you
well,
later.
you've chucked yourself in before, haven't you?
Yeah, I've quite a few times. It's not.
He hasn't all.
I did quite well last year. I don't think I only fell in once. And the year before I fell in twice. Last year I fell in once, and then.
That's how you're improving then, at least.
Yeah, this year I might get a clean slate. You know what I mean?
What's the odds on that, folks? We'll take bets. There's a bloody good chance of you being again.
Listen, if I'd have been here and you were playing that carp, I'd have come round and chucked you in my sen.
It won't go
Anyway.
in.
Oh, sorry, I'm being nice.
I'd have
given him a cucumber sandwich and fed him that and got him a cup of tea.
A cup of tea while he's playing that out.
I can't help it. I can't help it. He's an idiot.
I'm not disagreeing with that one.
Right, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching it. Make sure you subscribe up to the channel. I've got a members only playlist. If you want to become a member, hit the join button and become a member. Hats, hoodies, t-shirts, all available. When are these hats coming out, Alan? I heard a little rumour that you were getting some hats and...
I've got some.
All right. And
I've got some.
Did you bring me one?
No. They're just
I bring you one. I brought you a Match Fishing magazine last week. I brought you some pellets.
Cups
I
of
brought
coffee.
you some things.
Cups of
coffee. Yeah, cups of tea all the time. Them blooming chocolate things. I bought you a McDonald's last time. What?
Yeah, but
know.
to be fair though, Dave, because you're that audible, to me, you obviously feel guilty. That's what you're doing. You're making it up. So that's why I forgive him, you see. So it looks after me now and again. Apart from when he's slagging me off.
Do I not? If anyone asks me, I get asked all the time, go on then, where is it? And I'm like, oh, what are you on about? Go on, where is he then? Where is it? Where is he, Nosha? And I'm like, people are looking at the watch. I'm like, what are you looking at your watch for? Where is it? And I'm like, I've no idea what you're on about, mate. And they're on about you, Alan. Where is Alan? I'm like, I'm not with him 24/7. I meet you up to go fishing, and that's it.
Yeah.
Might talk to him bloody once every blue moon, every couple of weeks.
He's always phoning me.
Moving on.
Aye.
Oh, God.
What do you reckon, Alan? What are you asking me for?
Hold on a minute. He gets our info from Steve Ringer, doesn't he? No, he don't. Right, anyway, we're turning this into a van chat. We're off.
Yeah, and don't forget, folks, it is absolutely free to subscribe to our channels. No, you didn't say that bit.
I did.
And
Did.
if you click the notification bell, you get all these videos
For free.
as we upload them.
For free.
And a thumbs up. Come on, monkeys! Yeah! Yeah! Would be very, very nice. So we'll see you on Saturday, eh, Dave?
Yeah, where's that double decker gone?
I bet it. I'm lucky. So,
Right.
toodaloo.
Keep on bagging. See you soon.
Fish on. Yeah.
Hi guys, thanks for tuning in on the video. If you want to see more videos, hit this awesome playlist down here. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, and if you want to become a member, hit the join button. Thanks for watching the video, guys. We'll see you soon. Keep on bagging.